It is time now for all things current in California politics. Let's welcome back the editor-in-chief of Capital Weekly, that is Rich Eisen. Rich, welcome. The state legislative session ends this coming Monday. It has been a very active month. Anything that expressly has your attention here at the deadline?
Yeah, there's several things. I mean, one of them, of course, is this whole situation with the wildfire situation where the governor wants to reform this. He picked a really interesting time to do this so late in the legislative session. That's one. We've talked before. There's a big antitrust reform legislation bill that's going through. We'll see. I think that's going to come down to the wire. There's always stuff on artificial intelligence. That's really big right now, especially in healthcare and education and social media. So I think there's a lot of stuff yet to happen.
Okay. Governor Newsom headed to Alabama and North and South Carolina next week. What would happen there on this trip that would influence his decision about running for president one way or the other?
Well, I mean, I think he's already made up his mind, but, I could be in the minority on that. But I think he's already made up his mind. I think virtually everything that we've seen coming from him of late has been designed toward a national platform. But I think if he gets an overwhelmingly positive response, that will absolutely encourage him maybe to come out with an announcement sooner than later. I don't think he's going to do it until January, after January 4th when he steps out. But I do think that it would absolutely solidify, if he isn't 100% sure, it would solidify. Conversely, if it doesn't go well, I don't think it would stop him from doing it, but it might convince him to wait on an announcement until he could solidify himself somewhere else.
Okay. So you mentioned governor leaves office January the 4th.
Yeah.
So he does have 3-4 months left as a governor of California. What issues are important to him as we wrap this up? What about clemency? Capital Weekly, Dan Moraine had a piece about will he grant clemency to those on death row?
Yeah, and that's a really important one. It's fallen off the radar just a little bit in recent years for a variety of reasons. I mean, COVID and wildfires, et cetera. But, when he first came into office, that was one of the platforms or one of the agenda items on his platform that was right at the top. And he's vehemently opposed to the death penalty. He imposed his moratorium. Now, in the California Constitution, capital punishment is legal, so he can't overturn it, but he's been able to halt it while he is in office. Now, he does have the power to grant clemency or things like that. That can be challenged. He has got to decide how married to that issue he is, because I guarantee either way it is going to play big on the national stage.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, I'm sure there are certain networks just waiting for him to grant clemency to people on death row, and it'll be like, look, he's totally soft on crime.
Well, and there are almost 600 men and women, and so trying to discern, who really maybe deserves some kind of clemency and who doesn't, a blanket a blanket job is going to get him in more trouble than it's going to solve.
Probably so. Rich Eisen, Capital Weekly. Rich, thank you.